I know, right? It's fucking weird. Like
Yeah.
it's just like I wonder what's going on with him. Like
But yeah,
YOLO swag. Let's go.
but yeah. So
YOLO swagging.
yeah, that's how I was able to get my PC built. And over time, I did change out some parts, but that would because I wanna get different parts.
Oh,
So like I changed
what's
out.
going on with this shit, dog?
I just gave you
You're
your first light.
Yeah, like it's still fucking freaking out, isn't it?
No, it's good on Twitch at least.
On Twitch.
Yeah, it's fine on Twitch. I don't know about YouTube. I'm not looking at YouTube.
YouTube seems to be working yeah, right.
Whatever you, I think your PC's starting to hate you with how much you've
It's
streaming.
it's Discord, dude. It's Discord. I started fucking doing the share screen with Discord. I'm telling you, Discord is so not optimized. Like realistically, I think Discord's got it out for me.
Most likely.
And not cool with that. Not cool with that. Not at all. No. Not at all. Man, that's fucked. I can't even be like, well, you know what? Fuck it. I'll say hello to what the. Yep. Well, I just saw that. So cool. Very nice. Very nice.
What happened?
Oh my lord. Lebowski. Lebrowski.
Check this out. I sent something in the side chat.
Let's look at the Facebook thingy. Let's see.
You guys are gonna laugh.
Watch this.
We had a busy day. We're dealing with lots of different people and lots of.
Watching Asmongold really quick. I want to see what he's.
Oh God.
People in today and trying to solve some of the problems that are going on in the country and outside of the country. We're doing very well.
Yeah, I had enough of that in the first 2 seconds of listening to it. We're going back to this.
This is associated with the Rebels of the Forest, the Woodland Alliance.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
What?
Well,
What is it?
you know me. I really don't like to get involved with all these politics and wars and things, and, well, this is certainly the symbol of the Woodland Alliance, and those are some shady characters. I certainly don't know any of them personally, but they, they're always meeting and doing things under the cover of darkness. I mean, surely they must be up to something against the Marquis. They have to be, but...
Okay, let's get back to it, everybody. Welcome. Hope you're having a great night. Thank you for being here. A good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are. And hopefully in the VOD, you also have a great day. And remember to hit that follow, like button, and subscribe. We just built a PC for one of our friends here for the future, hopefully.
Yep.
And yeah, my stream got frozen for some reason. I think we're 99% positive that it's Discord being dumb.
Damn, you went from 7 to 3. You've fallen off.
I've fallen off. Oh, no.
Fallen off.
That's my point.
They're definitely gonna be looking for us. Our face is gonna be on wanted posters in no time.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god. Holy shit. I forgot. This is like all like the amount of shit I have on this game. And this like map is absolutely atrocious. Holy shit.
Posting something inside chat.
You post it then.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just kind of sneaking around in the woods now,
And because Hazel's putting in very nice terms,
You know what? Here you go.
Fuck you too.
as we all are now.
You can wait now since you keep doing it.
Accessory to
I'll do it when I'm done. And wanting to play. I want to play this for a second.
I know. Hey, they gave me another 50 wool, so I'm at 60 wool again.
Yeah, you're only using a small amount at a time.
Yeah, I know.
And if you keep chatting and shit, you get more. So if you just actually chat, you know.
I know.
Also, I'm gonna make Hydrate 2000 in a minute.
Wow.
I mean, you mean you're abusing it? So why can't I? I mean, it's only fair in love and war, right?
For the 4 people watching, if you have wool, spam hydrate before you change it.
I mean, there's a way to your wool. I'll tell you that much. There's fucking.
It's only 100 wool.
Yeah, it's only 100 wool.
I'm pretty sure there's some people watching who have a few thousand. They can spam them.
That's fine. I could technically just do it whenever. It'll still count whether you're here or not, right? Right? Right?
Hey, do you
Hey.
guys still remake Final Fantasy 9?
What up?
No idea.
They did say something about it before, and if they do, that'd be fucking dope.
Look at her. She holds the power of 1,000 suns in her
Oh god. No, no. I'll post it in the fight chat. Actually, I'll just send it to you in DM. I don't. I mean, it's a funny meme, but it's also just like, no.
I'm covered in burn wounds.
I send it to you in DM.
I'm not even hungry. It smells so bad. I mean, I could snack a little, but not even a full meal. I swear.
Let's at the very least get away from this place and at least head towards where we're going, and maybe we can find a place to camp out for the night.
I think the book comes up with a lot of things and what he is, and so I think if you're, it's nice, you can't do things because you're next to this, it's probably not the right thing.
Oh
Welcome
my
everybody. Hope you're having a great night. Great morning.
God, that's terrible, but it's fun.
Let me know what's up. Let me know how your night's going. I'm interested in knowing what's good. How did you find me? What's up? What's up?
Trying to like corral everybody, and like I look over my shoulder and I think to myself, oh my god, the way that one guy went up in flames and was dancing. And I'm like pushing us towards the
Booker, you hear, as you're pushing everyone away, you hear some
God, there is so many goddamn fucking there's so many goddamn
you see the flash of a mouse skull as you see
Someone had stolen 100,000 eggs from Pennsylvania's company. Please say they're worth 40K. Seriously.
He plays in your mind just for an instant, and then you suddenly look
Yeah, 40,000 eggs. Or fucking
it's 100,000 eggs, which is worth around $40,000.
something like that. Yeah.
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 That's fucking crazy.
What the fuck are you going to do with 100,000 eggs? Unless you freeze them and everything, they're going to go bad quickly.
If you freeze them, they'll go bad.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with 100,000 eggs then? The fuck?
Nothing now. You're fucked.
Well, if they're not rinsed off, which in the U.S. they would be, they'd be washed before they're sold at market. If they're not rinsed, they have a membrane on them that'll keep them good for longer. But I mean, you're still talking about a limited amount of time.
Yeah.
Exceptionally violent. I didn't think it was gonna completely like melt the skin off of their bones.
The best thing that you'd be able to do with them, if you could actually use them before they go bad, is to bake with them.
Yeah. Which I might start doing too, by the way. I might start making like brownies and shit. I'll do a brownie cook off.
By summoning anything, who knows whether they're coming back to pick up the bodies like Rumley suggested, or some horrific monster. We're sticking together, we're moving forward, alright?
Yeah, if whoever stole those eggs had a wicked sense in their head, they'd turn the damn things into PhD edibles. It's the only way that you'd be able to
What? Make edibles?
You're carrying all of your
well, I mean, no, it's like, that'd be the only way that you'd be able to get rid of all that shit before the
Word. I would definitely. You're right, dude. You're actually right. You were saying that, man. That'd be the best way of doing it without getting like, and you're gonna get caught, but you're not gonna get caught then. You know. I might not get caught for a while.
For you guys in the side chat. Where is there you go.
Yeah, plus it's twice.
Yeah.
So.
What the fuck?
That made me think of Rich, because he talked about nipples and taking his shirt off.
very heavily singed, but you managed to pick him up.
There's shit that people come up with.
As long as you're deliberate about it, you'll be able to carry it.
Sorry about all you said. What kind of animal is he?
He's got, yeah.
You can help him?
Oh, I got 20 more minutes, then you gonna eat.
I might be able to help him too. I'm pretty, my fucking invigorate pretty well.
No. Well, actually, now that you bring that up, what are we gonna do with him? We can't just bring him to Quick Clock Crossing. I mean, they're gonna be like, where did you get this smoldering, very smelly, nearly corpse-ish forest prison? And we're gonna be like, Peggy lit them on fire. So what's the plan here, Rumley?
Oh, you're right, and he's a soldier that can corroborate it all.
I thought you were not thinking much conscious just to leave him so that he could be recovered, not that we were gonna babysit him. Oh Jesus, he smells.
Why are his pants only half brown?
I have to sit down. I have to go over here and Sit down.
Where the fuck are the bosses in this damn fucking place?
Yellow, the back's brown, and right near his ankles it's tan.
Down.
I'm gonna reach in my pack and uncork a bottle of like whiskey and like pour myself a little bit in a tin cup. Yeah, please, Brumley, tell us what the plan is now, Brumley.
I don't know what the plan is. I'm just feel bad, okay?
And as you see, like a lot of the fur is singed off, and like he's in the calico cat.
Apparently, Black Sabbath is doing the final last tour with the original band members.
Oh, not
Nice.
surprised.
But the tickets, I bet you, is gonna be extremely expensive.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
My friend's going to Scotland this year, and he's like, dude, I'm gonna try to get those tickets. I'm like, good luck. If you're doing a payment plan on those motherfuckers, those things are gonna be like up to 1,000 or more.
He smells dead.
I can care less. I already saw Black Sabbath, and honestly, so many times. It's just it makes no difference to me if one band member is missing and the other one's not. You know what I'm saying?
And I will apply it to the burn wound in a very general, broad stroke, rough manner, and just work the entire body, just stroking and getting into the
How he smells worse now.
I wouldn't spend no thousands of dollars for a concert.
No, not enough return. I mean, you're looking at a couple of hours of a good time. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, when you're talking about a band that's got a limited amount of fuel in the tank, for doing those kind of shows. But,
There's only a couple good songs for Black Sabbath. There's not many either. And it's gonna be more expensive. You wanna know why? Because Metallica is the second headline before them. So.
oh yeah, that's ass high then.
Yeah. Just Metallica by itself is you're already looking at like 500 added to the ticket. So it's Metallica and fucking I'll tell you the lineup in a second. Plus, if it's not here, you're gonna have to buy a ticket to go all the way over there.
It smells terrible. But whatever strange sort of foraging that you've done in the woodland up there, that very few would venture out. Although your friends don't really realize you're being an outcast from your heretical ideas and how much you've gone into the forest to gather herbs, you become a vagabond in your own right. And just have finally found a band of
I don't really care for concerts anymore because I already seen pretty much everybody that I ever want to see, so it really doesn't matter to me.
The friends we bonded with along the way. Oh God, Fitzy, please hurry up.
Let's see the band.
And you see as it actually works very quickly as the breathing steadies and the wounds that he
I
has.
am watching a video of someone peeling a century egg, which may very well be one of the most vile substances that you can put in your body. It's a fermented egg that.
Yeah. That thing is nasty.
Yeah, can you imagine
Well, some of them aren't actually like 1,000 years old eggs.
Well,
Hey.
they're not supposed to be.
Okay, so there's
They're
Metallica,
like
Slayer,
something like that.
Metallica, Slayer, Pantera, Gordoza, Haley Storm, Alice in Chains, Lamp of God,
Wow, that was quick.
Zach
Really,
Wild,
after the massacre, all of a sudden you're hungry now.
Limp Bizkit, Flash from Guns N' Roses gonna be there. Duff from Guns N' Roses gonna be there.
I didn't realize your stick was so
The singer from Disturbed.
That was impressive.
I guess it's just from all the walking it whittled it down.
The guy from Ghost. Yeah, dude, this is gonna be an expensive ass ticket.
Yeah.
That says, like, sorry, we burned
Speaking
your
of
friends
which,
alive, man,
century
please
egg
send
cheesecake.
us.
Yeah.
Well, we shouldn't apologize. You know, we should have known
Sounds fucking vile, doesn't
Especially
it?
trying to give you these, wooden alliance. Not that I thought at all.
Yeah. Here's the list if you guys are curious. I took a screenshot of it. Either way, it's gonna be expensive.
Maybe we should have given that.
I already seen everybody on that list. I'll be right back. My phone's at the
Shut up.
Give me a second.
I thought I could just drop some fire on him and then run away.
I mean, we used a spell called Fireball. I mean, you named it Fireball.
Yeah, because it creates a ball of
Hey, hey, hey. Welcome back.
That's an understatement.
Have you ever done that before?
But anyway,
Oh, man,
that's
I've
the
never-
list.
Did smaller versions of it.
I've never seen that before. I've got a pimple under psoriasis.
Couple undersizes with that.
Well, under a layer of skin that's got a psoriasis flare up.
That's weird.
Is it painful?
Yeah.
That's only
And it's right near where my glasses would, the little plastic rest where my glasses are. The bridge of my nose.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That you lanced like a boil is gonna haunt me for the rest of my lives.
You know, when we all get older, like we just get random shit that starts happening to our body.
I bought it at the bake sale.
You know, we were doing so well. Now look what we got mixed up in.
You didn't notice there was a bake sale because you stole everything.
That's right.
There was raising money for sick children.
Oh,
And I didn't exactly steal everything. I was taking alms. There's a difference. Those people were very happy to give us their money.
Hey,
They thought it was going for
I
a
got a
cause.
joke
if
for
you're
y'all.
sick, you're really not going to be that hungry anyway,
What's up?
so it's not like they
Hmm.
need
What's the difference between Anne Frank and
You
Santa
know, they're
Claus?
released. Look, I bought some.
One's on top of the roof, the other one's under the roof.
With my own money. You
No.
know, I can buy stuff.
Well, that's why we stole the money.
The
yeah.
way they go
Did
into
you
the
have
chimney.
any more of those thin mints that you
Oh.
offered that girl in that weird green
Oh, that's
uniform?
fucked up.
Oh, I think we ran out of those like a week ago.
And you had to tell that joke in a room with a Jewish person.
It's like this
Mm.
really delicious cookie thing.
Mm-mm.
It's-
Yeah. Yeah, right?
Everything was a little squirrel.
I forgot. My bad.
Yeah, right?
It was like 5
Wait, did he
cents
just
a
leave?
box.
Damn.
And they would only take silver. Like, I couldn't even give him 1 gold for
He goes, wait, did he leave? No, he didn't.
And it's like, you know, you don't even
He-
know
got
why
he
it
got
was
moved.
on you.
He got moved.
You wanna hear a funny gay joke?
Anyway, no one
Yeah.
knows this cause.
And they get you with their small.
Why doesn't
girly
people like going
wallets
to
where
gay
they're like,
barbecue?
"Put on a
Why?
small sound."
Because the hot
And
dog
then
tastes
you
like
just-
shit.
All of a sudden,
Oh god, that's nasty.
they're always out of those. ones.
Nasty.
They're all just cars.
Why doesn't women like to wear skirts during the
At
winter?
least 20
Why?
feet away from your
They're
coins
afraid their
again.
lips gonna get chapped.
That's old. That's old. Boo. Boo.
Alrighty, what's he going down on an old woman and pork pie have in common?
You understand what to do.
They,
What?
they vote.
What you going down on an old woman and pork pie have in common?
And pork pie
No idea.
or porky pie, like the pig.
Pork pie.
Pork pie.
They don't drop him
Yeah.
in the woods.
Fucking no.
No, you know what,
You
I'm
gotta
okay
bite
in
the
the middle of
crust
the
and lick
forest.
out the jelly
forest is
before you
very
get to the meaty
dangerous
bits.
when you're unconscious.
Oh.
There's like a wolf jam or something.
Oh.
Drawn in by the corn muffin.
For some reason, I don't even. That doesn't faze me for some reason. That one.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
a
it's
nasty
hot dog
motherfucker, but
one.
That's because hot dog's a whole different ball game.
Were you also going back to get your coins? You get, yeah, I got my coins. You walk past Bitsy as she carries her
you know,
coins.
it took me like
you go
20
back
years of
to,
knowing what Limp Bizkit's album, Hot Dog Chocolate Starfish and Hot Dog Flavor
and
Water,
in
what
the
it
dead of
meant.
night, you
I didn't know what
see
it
a
meant,
bunch of
and now I do.
eyes.
Oh god.
Glowing red eyes and in the treetops.
Oh,
And
what?
I never
Black
looked
and
at
white
the
and red all over.
Closer and closer, and as soon as
Black
you
and
see
white and red all over.
lightning armor,
You after a bad night of drinking,
and you find
then falling down a flight of stairs.
Wait, a what?
None.
A what?
I will pick
A crutch? None.
Oh boy.
and I'll take him to the okay.
This is what we talk about at 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah. No. You talk about it in the morning. I'm here to listen and hear what you gotta say. I can't believe I fucking died on that last one. I had 2 bosses left. I should have just fucking done it.
Hey, at least I'm not talking about the other thing. I won't go
The
there.
other thing, everybody, is opened up
I have
conversation
a-
topics.
I have
Taco a
another
break.
one.
Here, go ahead.
Alrighty. What goes clop, 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 bang, 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 clop, clop, clop?
I was gonna say something very fucked up and mean, but I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. I was gonna say something completely fucked up and mean. That was like out of the pocket. Just that was definitely uncalled for in my own head. Damn.
So the answer is an Amish drive-by shooting.
Oh,
How far are we from Quick Block?
Okay.
You would probably need
No, butt fuck.
um,
You don't want to get butt fucked.
probably going on a drink. You pulled the map.
I definitely don't.
I think what we should do. While we're
why
looking
does
at the map,
blind people always get hit by
we
electric
should travel
cars?
to the edge of the
Why?
Leave him a place that you feel
Because they
comfortable.
can't hear him come by.
Just find a place to spend it. We have to have an inn or something, and we can spend the money that we just got from our spoils, and we'll just lay low at the inn, all right? Until morning, and we'll decide what to do. Is that reasonable?
Enough with this joke.
Right.
Damn.
And we'll get out of there.
That's
Before we
what
get
y'all
too
are
far
talking
into
about.
Fury,
We got a couple hours
Mr.
left.
Fury was saying, either one of us in trouble or Blank is in trouble.
Thank you for not doing that.
Yeah,
Snapping.
yeah. I think we're about to get a little too far with
You see what might be a
the future.
gigantic spider making its way to its burrow, but you're able to avoid that.
I'm gonna hear it's too much for Twitch and get in trouble.
You know them well.
Oh boy, oh boy. I fucking hate these gorillas.
I'm pretty sure they hate you too.
They do. They keep dragging Knuckle.
Carrying this salved
It's fucking coming right at me. Right at me.
I will never get over how loud you scream shut the fuck up. That's just,
but it's not that
Wait, who scream shut the fuck up? What?
no, never. Oh, were you here when that happened? It's the whole meme behind it. Shuto was telling
Oh,
me,
I
like,
know, I know.
Yeah, you were here for this. Yeah, that shit was.
take
I just can't be so loud. Hold on a second, I'm on it.
you see the large clearing
Got it.
Click Clock Cross. And as
What's up?
you hear a loud gong of a massive bell tower.
I got about an hour
that,
before my
is at the
electricity
center of
here,
this
or
clearing.
at
You
least
hear the sound of bees, dozens of apiaries in the hills that are in this clearing. This place seems relatively peaceful, and you see the sleepy town start to awaken is Marquis Zot, tabarded soldiers patrolling the streets. You see at the center of this town, not too far from the clock tower, what looks to be what had once been a massive, ancient tree that has since been cut down and carved into what looks like a grand palace or grand mansion looking over the entire city. And you see the various windmills throughout the town on the hills. You see the various water mills along the river. You see some rafts making their way up and down, piloted by otters. And you make your way to the outskirts of civilization in this clearing, where you think you could make your way comfortably without being detected. And it's at this point you hear the regimented marching of what sounds like, once again, local police. You would pass a recruitment center, or far off in the distance you would see a recruitment center. You hear the sounds of workshops, the industry and the civilization that the Marquis Zot has brought, but it's also brought war and recruitment for soldiers. And you hear the clanking of chains as you see off down a long street in this town of Football Crossing. You see a four-city guard pulling a chain of woodland critters of all sorts of species. None of them cats. As they are yanked along at the head, you see not Gordon Ramsay, but a huge hulking ram that's an absolute beastly, muscular, punched and ugly beast, as he has a very strong underbite with two large stubby teeth, looking incredibly dumb, but gaping this chain gang along towards what looks like a you gotta know something.
Well, use this opportunity. A quick coffee break. Because I can't coffee.
What the hell? Okay. Started.
You were on a roll. I'm sorry.
What the hell?
Thanks for bearing with us.
It wouldn't be without technical difficulties.
Yeah, classic.
I need to order more of these.
Just the cables? Like the power cable, or like is it the actual transmission cable?
So that's the power.
Oh, so is the camera like just
I think that
dying?
it's stressed.
Yeah, it's we don't have a good way to like. Oh yeah, I see.
I say classic. There we go. There we go. Hey.
We'll get that fixed.
And this is why your Patreon support.
Yes, Patreon support is so appreciated. Thank you. As we order more.
Did we get Miss Redtail?
Yes,
Here?
we did. Thank you again, Miss Red.
Thanks again. I want to make sure we didn't miss anybody. You said, what are the messages?
Back up to the otter and then continue.
Okay.
Okay, we'll rewind it.
Yeah.
Rewind it, give it another go. Then we couldn't handle all the funny. Yeah, we tried.
Yeah.
The first time it's done that on the screen. You know, it's funny that we played a campaign in 2019,
And it's like the first night that we've had 2019 level technical difficulties.
the curse of Root. 2 years.
Like literally years. Yeah, it's very interesting. Very interesting. Well, I mean, it's kind of at that point where things just kind of start falling apart, right?
Alright.
Yeah, for the new folks, how about a quick recap of sort of where we're at, the backstory of how we came to playing it. Yeah, while we wait to finish the break, it won't be too much longer here. We are playing in the world of Root. It's called the Woodland in the game.
I am
but I have
grinding stupid hard right now.
My own version of the Woodland. We originally did it for the RPG, tabletop RPG, powered by the Apocalypse style game, made by Magpie Games. And we're playing this in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, and just playing in the world of the Dimwood. Just in the universe, the same setting, and the same characters, but all of those adventures are non-canon to this. And it is, and they basically met a friend named Bitsy, and have encountered a dog, an Inspector Jarvis, who was tracking a fox. A hound was tracking a fox, who seemed to be part of a Woodland Alliance, rebels in this woodland, who are working against both the Erie dynasties and the Marquis the two major powers fighting for control of this place. And they arrived at the next town over.
I don't want to put on.
So,
Just to give you more like an idea.
Yeah, lift won't be here till like
doing for a character
between
you're adopting
6:05
into,
and
for example, like,
6:21.
you're a dwarf, like on paper.
So
but
I
you're a
got
pug, you're like
we
a
got
dog.
more than an hour
You're a dog
to go.
and I'm a tabaxi, but I'm a raccoon folk, right? And like we're just
The good thing is you're not driving, so you can take a nap.
Yep. But you know, is thematically within the theme of thematically in the theme group.
Yeah, and I want to save some of this for a bit for chill, but like what it enabled us to do was to really like just throw characters.
Is it like a far drive?
And sit down at the table. And
It's about a 45,
If we were to try to
50-minute drive.
ETA, it would have taken
Oh hell yeah!
dozens of hours.
Take a nap for that long?
Learning, teaching everybody, and kind of just getting used to it. And so it's just easy for us to jump
No,
back
I'm
in
gonna be taking
and do it that way.
Yeah. And most of those
Could watch me while you're on your way. There you go.
I won't be watching.
I know, I'm joking. I'm joking.
But so far they seem like murder hobos with RP, LOL.
Yeah, I mean, to a degree, right? I mean, like,
they're vagabonds in a woodland war.
Yeah, I like hitting rides and Uber and Lyft, but I can take the car and long drive, but
Critters, but it's a game of war. It's a game of woodland.
now they're so
these
expensive.
These animal folk are fighting and killing each other. And death and bloodshed and war is part of, and here's the reaction of most briefly. They're not murdering a ton of people, but it's not like, it's untoward to kill someone to try to
and the way I like to think of it, and I think Mike's done a good job setting this up thus far, the clearings themselves are like civilization, right? And that is where like war is happening between like the factions. And then the woods, the spaces in between are like where the civilized people don't go. Fucking dangerous. So you have
What the fuck?
position or places of Vagabond where like you're in the clearings and you're watching the
I'm assuming he
you know,
died.
kind of like the
Dude.
war things happen between the people.
What the fuck just
When
happened?
we're going through the woods, we're dealing with, crazy creatures that we have.
Fucking,
So it's like,
those fucking chaos orbs come out of nowhere, man.
nature and man,
Fuck bullshit this shit is. Like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck?
Well,
Exactly right.
that's exactly right. It's also just because like your name would be on the sack,
Yeah.
right? So Hazel,
Passed
nuts,
down to me
sack.
from my father.
Yeah, so it's the family nut sack.
What?
Yeah.
What is your grandmother's name?
My grandmother. I have my entire immediate family, but I
Oh.
did not go back a generation.
Oh my goodness, the Groggy Bottom Boys are in business. We have to sing our #1 hit single. Oh, we're gonna save that for another day.
We gotta
Just
save it.
wait.
We gotta
Just
save it.
you wait.
If you know the Avengers Deep lore, you know
We're going down. That's all I'll say.
I don't know how many people could possibly know about that outside of us. I feel like we haven't mentioned it much.
It was
It hasn't
in
come up
in the
much.
Feywild one shot, in
Yeah.
that Candyland one shot.
Oh, that I meant song.
Oh no.
Because that's immediately what I
Yeah,
thought of.
oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
forgot
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
origination of. I don't want to say too much. I don't wanna say
Twitch
too much.
asks, has humans ever existed in this world?
I'll say the answer is no. There may be other civilizations that had been there before the civilizations that we know of the Dimwood, and that was very much the case. That was very much the case in the old campaign, but who knows what'll happen in this campaign? We are fucking winging it, obviously. The party created half of the NPCs in this adventure.
All right. Anyway, where were we when the camera died?
We were on the edge of the clearing.
Just mess with the cable.
The edge of civilization.
I'll start over as far as redescribing it. You finally leave the dangerous woodland of the Dimwood behind you. All of the beasts and other strange things and dangers that lurk there, to the safety, at least for now, of a clearing, a town. Click Clock Crossing, and as if on cue, you hear the gonging of the morning bell from a great clock tower in the center of this city, and you see the predominantly bunny-dominated clearing as they're all waking up, going about their day. You see the windmills and the water mills continuously grinding away as you see a quaint village in this clearing. You see, not too far from the clock tower, another very major feature of this clearing is what is a massive tree, or at least it was at one point, perhaps thousands of years old, but no boughs, just no great canopy, some branches that have been snapped off or burned off, but a great mansion, or almost palace, that has been built into the top of this ancient tree. And as you make your way down, carrying this healing, stirring, and not close to death Calico Cat, Marquisat soldier, able to throw a cloak over him to shroud him from onlookers. People here, and for the most part, denizens of the Dimwood, want to be left alone, and they want to leave other people alone. They just want to live their lives the best that they possibly can. And you're able to make your way into the town of this clearing as you see the apiaries, you hear the buzzing of bees, you see a massive plump bumblebee fly over once or twice, and you see as you enter the large, a massive mound covered in grass with a large sign that says "The Better Bank." You know that this is the financial center of the Dimwood as well, with many streets going out, and then that's when you hear the regimented marching of soldiers, as you see a handful of town guard leading a chain gang of prisoners of all variety of species, except for cats, as they're making their way through the town. At the head of this chain gang is not Gordon Ramsay, but a massive ram, a hulking, hunched, dim-witted looking a beast of a man, of a ram, with a huge underbite and curved horns, as he occasionally yanks it, and sometimes the prisoners, several bunnies, you see a mouse, you see what looks like an otter, a lizard. You actually see a bird, what looks like a blue jay, with its hands bound, its wings tied to it. And as you see the massive ram turn the corner, the guards flanking behind, pulling these prisoners to perhaps a jail. And along with the other Marquisat buildings, such as the workshops, the recruitment centers, and the like, you see as the final yank of the chain, a hood fall off the last of the members of this chain gang, and you see orange fur and pointed ears, as you see that same fox, the rebel of the Woodland Alliance, has been captured by the Marquisat. And that is the one session.
Oh, man.
And thank you, Freckles.
I think. If you are hearing this, then I'm just going to do a quick sound check. Let me try one more time. And can I hear the sound of my own voice?
Rimworld. I love Rimworld. we're gonna go to episode 2 of
Welcome
that.
back to another episode of Uprooted Dimwits.
Uprooted.
We would absolutely love it.
There you get.
I got my membership card.
Yep, you did.
That's
You
right.
did. Right.
We
You did.
decided that we Beauregard was not going to be able to keep himself out of trouble, and while
Nope, never mind. That's season 2.
Dodge.
You were getting out of Dodge. You had 2 options, and you chose fuck it, let's bail.
Welcome back to Legends. Welcome back to Legends of Evandris, and today we're playing Sam Raimi Presents Root Return to the Dimwood, or any one of the titles that we have just previously mentioned. As always, this is a mature stream, so buckle up because we're gonna have a rowdy time.
Last time, in Root, you were a traveling band of 4 vagabonds joined by a new companion named Bitsy, a mouse from the clearing of Pottsville. And after getting to know her a little bit and trading stories, learning that she had a lot of interesting theories and allegedly was a heretic that had been driven out. You had been wondering why the Pitchfork and the Torch stores in town were so crowded at that time of year. And after setting down for the evening, you were awoken from your slumber by a mysterious figure entering your camp, attempting to hide. You realize that this was a fox girl who was avoiding a chase by various Marquisat soldiers, led by a dog, a hound named Inspector Jarvis, who was looking for an alleged rebel. You managed to buy her enough time to sprint away while you fought them, brutally killing almost all of them, and doing
That wasn't really an us group effort.
horribly wounding Officer Fuzz and causing extreme emotional damage to Inspector Jarvis, who both of them had managed to survive and escape. You then...
There's no way that'll bite us in the furry ass.
You then stop mentioning my search history.
Oh boy, I'm ready for a good one tonight, folks.
I'd rather just confess to the murder.
You managed to
Rich, your face band-aid is hanging off of your earlobe.
Ew, which one? The one that you can't see on camera?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's
When I
like
can hear it flapping.
Something about Mary.
Oh, just
Face
about. Oh,
band-aid.
it's completely off.
That's fine.
Are you bleeding? Are you all right?
Got a mole.
Continue.
No.
Oh.
Sorry, we didn't have to bring it up. I didn't know it was a touchy subject.
Remember to get your moles checked every 3 years.
Always, yeah.
Don't forget to go to
Dermatologist,
Just remember to
Get a
just
colonoscopy once
just
every 5
grope
years.
yourself regularly. You can't go wrong.
Welcome to me, man.
Oh boy.
What else? Oh, and there was one calico cat, a Marquisat soldier, who was horribly injured, wounded, and burned. But thanks to Bitsy's strange baggie full of strange substance that she rubbed all over him like a Thanksgiving turkey, he was saved.
That's right. See I hate that. I wish you hadn't said that. I forgot. I blocked it from my memory.
He managed to save this Marquisat soldier who was a cat.
Good night. Yeah, he's not here.
And it was a calico cat. And then the last piece from that battle is that after Booker had told this fox to run, she handed him a strange carved wooden acorn. I guess a carved acorn. And yeah, thanks for the sub, Sumo.
Hey, good to see ya.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you. 30 months. Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
Gakko, you still up?
Thank you so much.
With a string, the symbol of the Woodland Alliance that Booker recognized, carved and painted. They
Yeah, I'm still
decided
here.
to, rather than leaving
I'm here.
this Marquisat soldier.
Oh, I know
to
you're
the
still here, Godfather.
strange
Gakko's kind of quiet for
creatures
me.
of the
Hey,
woodland, they
did Jay
decided
say
to
he was
bring,
streaming all
him
day
with them
today?
to their next destination.
I
I
think
don't
he's
know.
having
Foot Clock
shit
Crossing.
internet right now.
It's here that they have entered.
Well, he said
the
something when we
primary
were in the
town,
room with him
that
that
sits in
he
this
was gonna
clearing, and
try to
seeing
stream all day
It's really just
today.
at dawn as
Good
this
things
clearing
come to those who
dominated by
die.
rabbit folk, rabbits, is just waking up and beginning its day. And as they
It
made their
sucks
way
that his
down
internet
into the
just
town,
fucked
they
him
saw
over.
off down an alley, or
Yeah.
rather often through the town, through the wide thoroughfare, they saw a chain gang of prisoners being led by a huge, by several Marquisat soldiers and a huge
said that
ram.
the
And
the
at the
Starlink
very end of this chain
like
gang
$1,000
was the very
and then
folks that they had helped escape.
to
And that's
every
where we head
month
into
is
the
like
session. Does that make sense? Anything I missed? Any questions?
Question.
Yes.
If a calico cat has all its calico fur
300
off
a
in a
month, he
horrible
said.
accident, is it still a calico cat?
I think
That's a great
that's a
question.
great
I
question.
think the flesh.
Yeah, and that's if you can stomach giving
Oh,
Elon Musk
That's what I was gonna
money
say,
after
because,
all
you know,
the
Handsome Jack has that
the
weird patch where
crazy
he gets
shit
alopecia, and
he's
it's good
got.
to see.
He's
Still, you know,
put
the
Tesla
fur
through.
matches the skin, and it's weird. It's very
We should just
strange.
shave
Look,
that whole
Oh,
thing
what
one day and see what it
crazy
all
shit
looks
did he
like.
do now?
Okay.
look,
Would
the,
he realize?
just the fucking
might. I
Cybertruck
don't know.
rollout,
I
but
don't know.
not
He might.
warranting
I don't know if
My
he
mom's
customers'
dog, when he goes to the
vehicles.
groom, like when he was
Yeah.
a little dog and he first
Yeah,
went to
it's
the
just
groomer,
it's been this
he would
endless
act very
stream
weird
of shit.
afterwards.
I mean, anybody that buys a
I'm
Tesla
sure he had.
when they have
It's
other
ridiculous.
options is just
Yeah, I'm sure he'd be embarrassed.
a fucking moron, to be honest.
No, I can get my dog. Anyway.
Sorry.
Oh, I would
So-
never buy a Tesla,
We begin.
especially
The map.
Yeah,
after that
let's
fire
go.
evacuation, and I saw all those people in the EV cars stuck at their
Yeah,
house
why don't
because
you
they
move the
couldn't charge
meeple
the
into
car.
Click Claw Crossing?
Yeah,
Oh my god, I love that the meeple moves.
Fuck that. I'd rather be able to
Yeah.
escape.
So real quick, what do the symbols mean? Let everyone know.
Yeah, do a summary while I fix the podcast link.
yeah, it's
I
just
mean,
Hey.
go ahead.
So
I'm
this is
yeah
the map
putting
of the
aside
Dimwood.
yeah
For anyone who might
yeah
be new, who
political
wasn't here
political
last
shit
week,
because
we are
you
huge
never know
fans
where
of the
somebody's
board game
issues
Root.
stand on that, but
The
yeah, just from a pure
several of us.
business
I don't think
perspective,
I've ever
yeah,
actually played.
Yeah.
to be
Elon
totally
Musk is a
honest.
terrible businessman.
Several of us are, and when we did this a campaign of the Root
Probably why the
RPG in
two get
2019,
along.
Rich and I worked together to create
The president and him.
Dimwood, which has the same.
Because the president didn't make good business
number of,
decision
the
either.
same
I mean, he's
placement
still
and
rich,
number
but
and pathways of all the clearings
he
and all
failed
the
at a lot
Yeah,
of shit.
But,
motherfucker's been
themed and
bankrupt
created and
more
turned into
times
a world.
than anybody that claims to be a
These are different
businessman
clearings
has
that
any
these
right to
factions,
be.
the Erie dynasties and the
Yep.
Marquisat are fighting over. It's a war that has been ignited,
Hey,
and has been dominating Woodland for
Bless
a
you.
while now.
Thank you.
And each of these different types of meeples, these little woodland critters that you see, represents a different faction. The orange represents the Marquisat, which you can see has control of
The
those
one thing I
forests.
am
They
looking
have,
forward to
about,
is that home
about
that
20 years
Elon
ago,
Musk partnered
they
with,
came in
the
and
small
conquered
home
the entire
thing,
woodland. The blue
where you can
meeple
like
there,
unfold it in 30 minutes.
represents the clearings controlled by the Erie.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bird aristocracy.
You know what I'm talking
once
about?
ruled
Nope.
The entire Dimwood had collapsed from a civil war and have
So
now come back
there's a
to
company that
reclaim
made a
what they
home
believe
that's
to be theirs
portable.
from the Marquisat.
Yeah,
And then
like
finally,
you
one
can.
clearing the green is the
I
Woodland
basically
Alliance,
control it with
a
my Prius.
rebel cell.
Oh, nice.
At the very least, they know as viciously against,
Basically, it takes 30 minutes to pull it apart to make it into a home,
and they seemingly have
and it's
control of
bigger
the
than my
entire clearing.
apartment, and it's only like I think 30 to 50 grand a month. Or, sorry, 30 to 50 grand to buy one. My
They're
bad.
Oh, wow.
folk, and you know
So
that,
the payment would be like 500 a month or something like that, but fucking cheaper than the fucking house.
It's probably the most remote part.
And
of
you
the
can take it
entire
wherever you want to go. So if you buy a plot of land,
and
it's
then
cheap.
the little,
I found some
gray
land here in LA
represents
area
our band of
for like
vagabonds.
10 grand.
So
Just
you
slap
might
one of those
actually be able to
motherfuckers
see,
on there.
at one point a game of Root that might look like this if there was.
Well, you still got to
room
run
for each.
plumbing and everything to it, but
Yeah.
Are we fixed? fixed.
Yeah, but
Yes,
I could
that
shit in the
makes all
outhouse
good.
for a little
Yeah.
bit and try to get some plumbing.
Good. I'm just a simple raccoon.
Or
folk.
just do the old ways, just dig a hole and fucking.
That's what they tell me.
Get in a hole.
Or you can you can just
You
rent a
all,
portalet.
have made your
That's
way
what I meant. Like when I first
into
said the
Clip Clop
outhouse at
Crossing.
first.
It's taken about an
Still
hour
ain't gonna
as
help
you
you on
make
the
your way
path.
through the rolling hills.
But I mean,
And,
you could dig a well and you could
almost
bring
scenic,
water to
meadow life, various cottages,
See,
burrows
that's
where
the
you
thing,
need
people
it.
get so
You see
excited
the
for it, but
various,
they don't realize
rabbits
they
that
also need
dominate
to
this
pay.
clearing,
They're like,
along
oh, I
with
can
plenty of other
literally
creatures.
pay
You see
very
in
little
the
on
trees,
a house. I can
the
just
houses built for the
get
birds
land
that live in this clearing. They
and
live across
pay very
the
little on a
entirety
house.
of the woodland.
They don't realize they also need to pay for
Waking up to go about
getting the
their,
plumbing and everything
their daily
sorted.
lives.
They need to figure out where they're going
Smell
to have the house on the land.
of baked
plumbing,
goods,
electrical,
hits your
HVAC, all that
nostrils,
shit. It
almost
costs money.
immediately. And it's
Yeah,
absolutely
so it's
Oh,
gonna.
you can
heavenly.
get one of those
As
toilets that has
the
like
hustle
that.
and bustle,
What is it called? It has a fucking.
starts to begin as you make
It's
your
like
way through the
space
town.
toilet, but it's
You
a
hear
fucking. It
another
has like
gong of the large clock tower that
aluminum
is,
in there.
the
It
town
looks like
center,
it like crunch
in
up
this
the
clearing.
shit and stuff.
As
It's
you
like
see
a
various carts,
energy saver toilet.
very
Yeah, but
heavily
that's
guarded.
still
A dozen Marquisate
biohazard.
soldiers guarding these
You can't
wagons,
dispose
going
of that
to
in a
and
trash
from a large
can.
borough structure,
That's
also
true.
towards the town square,
Yeah.
the Better Borough Bank.
I mean,
Going
technically,
around
we
also
dispose of
being,
cat shit in
shipped
the
around
trash can.
down the river that intersects. This,
Yeah,
so
but I
it's
mean,
kind of
yeah.
like
this clearing.
If you look at
It's
that,
this
if you
point
look at
you
pets,
have
most
this
diseases
Marquis
aren't
soldier, the
communicable
calico cat,
between
shrouded
species.
in a blanket or some sort of
That's
other
true.
fabric, hidden, seemingly just look like goods that you're carrying. And so at this
so.
point,
All in
you
all,
see,
you're just
the chain gang
it would
led by
cost
that huge,
around
hulking,
the same amount.
with a
No,
large underbite.
It
And
would.
Almost
no,
like
it would
drag
still cost
these
less, but it
prisoners,
would
many
cost
of which
around
look,
the same amount as if it
malnourished
was like
and
2000 and
sickly. As you hear the rattling of chains,
like if it was year
chains
2000,
as they're
it
pulled
would
away
cost like
down
200
an
grand
alley. And
to build.
Yeah,
the
I mean, you're
townsfolk
looking at probably like
of, Clip Clop
150K
Crossing,
at
they
most.
look,
Yeah.
their
And I
attention
saw
might be
those things
drawn,
that you
and
can
see
buy
that
for
they
15
kind of
grand. It
skulk
pulls
back
like
and shirt
the
back
water
as
from
they see
the
this
air,
huge ram,
and then you
with
can get
massive
water that
muscles,
way for your house.
lumbering forward,
Yeah.
and they seem to show genuine
You also got to get
And
a
then-
heater.
this
You got to get an
And
HVAC.
as he passes
There's
them,
so much.
Well, California, you don't
He's
need a
a little
heater,
bit and
and
go
then
about
all
their
you need is
business.
to
They
plug
don't
in
seem to
air
be particularly
condition.
surprised that,
Well,
that
some
prisoners
parts
are
of
being led through
California
town.
get pretty fucking hot.
And
I-
that
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I
is
live in the
where
valley,
you
so
so
find
you're
I'm.
still gonna need
the grumbling of this ram.
you're
and
still
the
gonna need an
rattling
air
of chains,
conditioner, and
dissipates,
yeah,
and it's
that
just
uses a hell of a lot
nice, peaceful, but
more
bustling morning
electricity
in
people
Clip Clop Crossing.
can
What do y'all do?
credit for.
Oh, I know it. I mean,
So I mean,
but
What?
you
No,
slap
I
some
told
solar
you we're
panels
going to
on
Clip
there,
Clop Crossing. That's where we're at now.
because
We made it.
from when I was, and we get a lot of sunlight. So from when I was reading, I think the solar panel doesn't
I
need
thought
to
you
be
said
that
you
much
could
for
never
the
go
house
back. They were
because
gonna
it's
kick
so
you out.
tiny.
Oh yeah.
I think I only need like I think 6 paddles, and I think it was total like 1,500. I did the math. I have it all written down on my notebook. All together to get everything and basically live off the grid without obviously the plumbing is the only thing that would go to the sewer, but I wouldn't be using the water. I'd just be using the solar panel and everything. It would cost me all together, I think, with the house and everything, and the land was like 110K. Still a lot cheaper. The plumbing will just cost so much going to the plumbing system. But if I'm in LA County,
But it seems like someone was able to catch him.
it would already be easy to direct the plumbing from the area because it's already a lot with a plumbing system and everything. So when you buy the land, it already has all that already on the land when I was looking at
I
it.
just point to him like in your arms, and he's just like limp, and you looks like you're
It's in the hills. The only worst part is actually it's where a lot of fires usually start around that area.
But what are we gonna do?
Yeah, I would not
You
do that.
can't just walk around with a guy who's mostly dead. I don't even want to say half.
But I don't want to live 3 hours away from the city, obviously, to go drive to work. But if I can do that and save a lot of money, right? Say, you know, I work at the government job. I save a lot of money over the years. I buy my house in Japan. Then I can pack this house up, right? And then I can tow the house or have it delivered to where my mom lives in Michigan. And then I have a friend that has a land up north Michigan that they can just put it on their land. And then they can like Airbnb it, and then I can move to Japan. My goal is to be a content creator or some kind of business online, like do an online or content creator, where I'm gonna start eating food and I'm gonna start doing videos. Like I'm gonna start eating exotic, different food.
You look around and
No, I'm not gonna vape. I'm gonna fucking eat like shitload of food. I'm just gonna review food. Like I'm gonna go to different restaurants and be like, "Yo, check this out" or whatever.
About half a dozen.
And I might do like I won't do a chip challenge. I don't like spicy shit, but
also Blue Jay,
you know, I'll occasionally do one of those food eating contests. But I'm not gonna be Nico Avocado where I fucking just eat and stuff myself. Fuck that shit.
Especially centered in the banking district.
That is not worth it. I don't even know how that motherfucker got skinny. He's got surgery. There's no fucking way.
Well,
that
you gotta
he-
remember, he had 2 years worth of content backed up, and he was just uploading
and
that.
rabbits.
So he didn't have to make videos
with
for
an eye
2
patch
years.
and a crutch.
He did that, so...
You know what's funny? Nobody even cares about him anymore. Because when he started a new channel with him being skinny, it was like, it's like nobody gives a shit.
Of course, I'm gonna get some food and drink because I'm hungry.
No, it's funny because people were like, "There's no way he did that," but he came out stating that he
I know Peggy.
that he
She's very
actually
smart and refuses to
had
listen to
2
anybody
years
who fits
worth
you
of
well.
videos made
She
to
barely
be able
knows where she
to
is.
upload, so he didn't have to upload and everything.
I'd give it like 5
I
minutes.
mean, it is possible you're eating food. I mean, if that fucker was eating like 6 times a day, eating a shitload of food, and half the time he didn't eat it all, he just fucking played with it and fucking did stupid shit with it. So, I mean, I just want to see the stretch marks. Like, where's the stretch mark? Where's all the loose skin? Like, you had some kind of surgery, because it doesn't matter. Any fat person that gets skinny has loose skin.
Why don't you guys come with
It
me?
depends on,
Breakfast
well,
on
I
me
mean,
after
it
all.
also
Not necessarily.
Which we're
It
not
also
going back
depends
to.
on, what you call it.
I mean it. Yeah, sure, why not?
How
I mean,
big
within
he
reason, I only
was?
have so
Come
much
on.
gold. We dropped a lot of it on the way out.
It depends on what type of exercises you do as well, if
What do
I
you think,
remember
Peggy?
correctly.
In?
Yes, you're all right.
I mean, supposedly he's in nutrition and blah 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 and all that stuff. So who knows? I mean, he's never gonna lip up his shirt.
Vegan before
have an
as
appetite.
well. He was
Oh,
vegan.
you
He was
heard her.
vegan before.
I'll take
so-
it, don't worry. I just
Oh,
didn't know it was gonna explode.
no
like
offense to
that,
vegan
you know? I
people,
thought,
but
well, it's
vegan
gonna
food,
scare 'em
unless
for
you're
sure.
just
It's a
eating plant
fireball
and
after
nuts
all,
and
but
shit,
the way
all
they
the
were
other shit like
screaming is
fake
their
meat
flesh
and
was
everything is
melting off
worse
their
than
bodies and
actual
that
meat and
stuff.
other
I'll never
shit.
get that
So
sight out of my
Make a perception check, Peggy.
I get the
You
idea
gotta
of eating
keep in
vegan.
mind,
Go ahead.
nuts and seeds generally really high
16.
fat.
Your attention is
we
immediately
lost the
drawn
rage.
all around you as you just hear the gurgling
What?
screams.
So another thing you got to keep in mind is
for just a moment.
seeds and nuts are typically really high in fat.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, that's why I don't really eat seeds and anything like that. I don't eat rice.
For just a second,
All I
before it
usually
dissipated
eat,
into nothingness.
Friday is the only day that I eat shit food. That's why I had Taco Bell today. So all week, from Saturday all the way until Thursday, every day I eat 3 eggs in the morning,
Stomach's gurgling.
and then I eat 2
Oh,
chicken
you're
breasts
so
at
screaming,
in
Reese.
12 hours
More like a-
from that point, and that's it.
That's exactly what it
Every
sounded
day,
like
and
with
drink
the
water,
pops.
and
Let's go to the
only
inn.
I'm only allowed 30 calories in any kind of drink that's like tea or something like that. So I drink Liquid Death tea because it's 30 calories and it's under the sugar. I am gonna buy these new sodas. They're 10 calories each. I'm gonna test them out. They're from Death Water. and see how good they are. So,
I follow the signs and try to find the.
and they're under 10 calories, and they use sugar cane and everything. It's all natural. So, but that's all I do all week is drink water, drink tea, and eat those 2 items, and that's it. I don't eat anything else.
Nothing fancy. It's actually just a field hospital. Nothing fancy.
And then Friday is the day that I'll eat like a pizza or make one of like that omelet I made. I bought some sausage, like the turkey sausage. Sometimes I eat that in the morning with my with my eggs, but I stay under 1,000 calories a day. I think I do like 600-700 calories a day.
Because you're wearing a Marquisat tabard.
2 chicken breasts, I think it's like 200.
You've got 10 minutes. So
No,
don't
400
afraid to
together.
Hold it if you
The
need to,
eggs,
you know what I mean?
the 3 eggs, and the turkey sausage. If I add it in there,
Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
and if I add 1 slice of
I'm
cheese,
going to roll for the Marquisat
it's like
soldiers
I
at
think
guard.
400 and the tea. So it's like under 1,000 calories.
So, you see that
I just
there,
drink a
you see
shitload
that
of
there
fucking
is a
water.
rabbit, and a cat,
But I lost
at the entrance.
75 pounds
standing,
already.
At watch.
Nice.
They seem to be a little
Since August.
distracted and lazy. They're very tired.
Yeah,
You can
just
see that there's
fasting.
in their eyes as you manage to,
And when I eat my last
make your
food,
way
like
into
on
the
a
field
Friday night,
hospital,
like my shit
you,
food, I try to fast
see-
for 24 hours.
you hear the
At
hustle and
most,
bustle
at
of
the lowest, I'll do
nurses.
16 hours.
And the doctors as they're making their way
And
to
no
various
exercise
soldiers of all sorts of
at all.
species. And you can kind of hear the
Like
low
zero.
groans of
But a lot of this weight I
some
gained because
players,
of
and you hear
like
very faintly
depression,
off in the distance,
and
what
and I
sounds
got
like,
hurt
actual,
where I couldn't like walk or
moaning
anything
almost
for a while.
screaming
So
in real pain.
I'm gonna start walking like 30 minutes a day.
As you see
Do
that
it.
As soon as it gets
there is
a little bit
desk
better,
with
like
a,
probably in March.
Hey, walk an
When-
extra 30 minutes a day for me.
tawny cat, wearing a
Walking 30 minutes a day for what?
outfit, and she seems to be
I said walk an extra 30 minutes a day for me.
some sort of leisure.
For you?
Yeah.
Hello. This soldier needs help very badly. I pulled him from a burning building.
You have pain and stuff, don't you?
Field medical aid.
Yeah, I'm handicapped.
Various salves and other herbs.
Yeah,
I can walk with I can walk with crutches, but I can't walk for any length of time.
You make it a step, Jack.
That's gotta be hard. You have those crutches that like go up to your like elbow, like those kind, or you have to actually wrap the crutches under your armpit.
What is it, a D8?
The crutches under my arms.
I'm sorry.
That's it.
Is this Constable Fuzz?
No.
Sheriff Fuzz?
No, Fuzz ran away.
Fuzz got away. Jarvis got away. Fuzz got away.
This is just
That sucks. Sorry that you have to go through all that.
I'm hungry. I'm gonna go make some food.
Sorry to whoever
In a second.
What was that?
We're gonna make some food in a minute.
22.
Oh, no, I was talking to Gakko. You cut him off for a second.
I said, it's a pain in the ass, but it is what it is.
Oh, if you don't mind me asking, I know it might be a little personal. Was it all your life, or was it just something that happened randomly?
No, it was injuries. It was injury related.
Oh, okay.
God bless you. God bless you, buddy. And she walks up and says and taps her shoulder, and she's.
Did they say there's any possibility that you can never get better, or is it just something that's permanently?
She like almost says like oof. And then she
At
steals
this
herself
point,
and
I would have to say it very well might be permanent, but
this soldier in her arms without any problem.
Would you say that she's a brawny tawny cat?
She's brawny tawny cat.
I hope there's something that they can do for you that someday that you don't have to be in that situation.
kind of hope so myself. But yeah, the way my luck has been holding out.
As she says, oh, bless you. We'll get him up. Oh, he's up and patched up, and you can come see me whenever you want. What's your name?
Anyway.
Field Sergeant.
Start getting ready. I'm gonna stay calm, but I'm gonna go.
Get on. soon as my break hits, I'm gonna take a nap.
I rolled a natural 1.
All this rain is making me sleepy.
I'm very
She's too distracted with the body because it's coming out of his skin like
Oh yeah, with the chicken breast, I eat garlic paste with it. I buy the Mediterranean garlic paste. You know that you use with like shawarmas and stuff.
Shawarma. Chicken shawarma.
Shawarma.
Chicken shawarma.
Shawarma. Shawarma.
Everybody likes the chicken shawarma.
I put a little bit of garlic on each piece to give it flavor at least. Plus garlic's good for you anyway. And the more you eat, the more or less likely you'll get any parasite inside you too. Because most parasites can't survive garlic.
Takes him this entire this soldier onto her shoulder, and she reaches up. Well, I'm not going to be staying long, and you know, so I'll probably be gone forever. Goodbye. Turn and strut on. Oh, you know what I said? Oh, goodbye. And then so she takes head nurse Jassa, takes the can I write that down?
This is such. This game is much as.
You never learn.
What in the
So
fuck?
therefore, I'm not the silent.
We'll name him Skinley.
As you make your way, having successfully deceived the Marquisat forces in this field hospital.
And I'm actually pretty angry right now. I have lost all of my progress,
You do that.
all the things I wanted.
Meanwhile, the four of you look around, and there's a handful
Fuck,
of
man.
establishments, but the one that smells the sweetest is
And this fucking cast on Ignite shit is fucking absolutely bullshit. It doesn't work.
very well maintained that actually looks
This game does not work.
a very large cartoonish beehive that they might have in all the apiaries, and you see this called the
Well, you're still in the beta technically.
Yeah, but it's stupid. It's not doing what it's supposed to. And I'm just like, why? It's just like, and it could fucking exit you out of a map perfectly.
There's actually a whole like maker order in this area as well. So you see this in this closest. That's basically in between this town square area, and you see, once again, you look up, the clock tower is across the square. You see that what would have been a massive ancient tree, petrified, burned. There's slash marks in it. Some branches have been snapped up off. But you see once again at the very top of this very large manor house built into what had once been. And you are able to go into the honeycomb inn.
We can have anything that we want for breakfast.
Yes.
And I can have theirs.
Yes, that's fine.
And mine.
Yes, let me just talk to the.
How hungry are you?
Yeah, so cast on Ignite did not actually work
Sort this out, all right? Look, we've got money.
at all.
Spend it while we have it. It's not gonna last forever.
Okay, I'll wait for you over there.
That's
I'm gonna go to
nuts.
the bakery section and like press my little nose up against the glass.
I will try to find someone to talk to.
It's insane that it doesn't fucking work.
You see that it's not lively and rowdy like an inn would be after sunset, but you see a large line forming. You have to dart around as there is breakfast being served. You see that there is all sorts of pastries, sizzling meats, and a large pot of some sort of grits or porridge, and all sorts of other breakfast foods, large pots of root tea and coffee. And you see that there is a heavy set badger who seems to be the proprietor of this establishment, going around. He has a large, almost like perfectly polished silver, what do you call those coffee pot things? The percolators? The percolator pot. A carafe, yeah, of coffee or tea.
Well,
going
obviously, it's
around
made of tin,
pouring.
right?
Yes.
Has to be made of tin.
And the
Immersion,
front desk of this inn is empty, but as he sees you enter, he quickly goes over, he throws a towel that had been draped over his arm onto the bar. He places the percolator of coffee down.
These
and
cars
he,
look like a national
approaches you.
disaster.
And you see
Holy
now
shit.
he's wearing
A single person car
very
EV.
nice clothes of purples and golds. Very well dressed.
I would
great
not buy
finery.
this. I
And
send it in the chat.
he steps over and he says,
Thanks.
"Welcome to the Honeycomb Inn. How can I help you, friends?"
Oh, well, thank you, sir. First off, we're going to need a couple of rooms.
Get an accident, one of those,
preferably
you're
as close as
dead.
possible, next to each other if possible. Pay for 3 nights up front, and I'm going to need 4, make it 5 plates of food.
5 plates of food? Well, it's all you can eat. It's this flat fee at the breakfast buffet.
Well, in that case, I'll just pay for 5 entrants.
So it's like a motorcycle, but you sit
I'll
in
just
it.
go in my into my coat pocket, pull out a small coin
I don't know,
purse,
that's just
and,
action
like,
feeling
dump out,
disaster.
You know, a lot of the
Oh,
the
likely.
amount of what we got from our heist. Does this cover it?
Yeah, no, that'll be well, if we're staying in this part of town, if you want 5 entries, that'll be about 7 gold pieces all
See how many miles this thing
I'll
goes.
push that amount at him. Oh,
he
and
takes.
you got any of that Rye Barrel Falls rye?
Well, of course, yeah, we get it shipped in down the river, Old Tom's River, every evening.
I'll take another
Seats
2 gold
2
out of
dose?
mine. I have a
Oh,
bottle
hell no.
Sent up to my room. You know, I'll give him 2 gold pieces.
4 to
he
8
takes
miles.
Them, and well, thank you for the tip.
4 to 8
friend.
hour charging
As
time.
he, collects
14
all of
miles
it, counts it,
per
and he
kilowatt.
very quickly swipes it into a till,
It's my
closes the box,
coworker.
locks it, and with that he pulls out. He opens a drawer on the desk, and you see you hear the rattling of keys as he pulls out. The number of keys that you request, and he places them on the desk, and he also pulls out a very heavy book, and he drops it down and he flips it open, and he says, and now, of course, there's the business of just making sure that we know who you are, as Viceroy Buntilda has decreed. We know where you're coming from, and to make sure that you're all good to go. A lot of strange characters coming in and out the past couple of months, trying to lock down on that. I'm sure you've heard of that. So just you need your names, your place of origin, where y'all coming from, where y'all going, how long you staying in town.
Oh, all of us. I'll find, not just me.
Oh no, I'll need all 5.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, of course. We can attend to that right away.
My name is Bitsy.
Yep, there we go.
Good things come to those who die.
This is Penny.
Oh, yep, Penny. That's right, Penny. My name.
This is
Have you ever smelt a body burning?
Oh, Penny, not now. Not now,
The
Penny.
sound of flesh popping in the woods.
Okay, I'm sorry. We've had a very traumatic evening, which is why we're here so early in the morning.
The way the bones crack when the fire gets into the marrow.
Oh boy. We got, right, we said Bitsy, Penny, Hank.
I don't know her name.
Yes, Maple Nut Bar. You can start eating now. Go ahead, Maple Nut Bar. That's your name, Maple Nut Bar. Maple Nut Bar. And the 5th one that will be joining us, he's a pug, Pugsley. His name's Pugsley.
Adams.
Pugsley Adams, that's right. But he, you know.
Make a deception check at advantage because you're being helped by all your friends.
Did you hear that? Oh, it's just a fireplace. Is there any way you could turn that off?
29.
I can't beat that. I can't beat that.
Yeah, we came from Pottsville. You know, we're here for at least 3 nights. If we need to add more, I can add more. But I don't know how that works. Sorry, I'm new to these parts.
2. Okay, so yeah, there's gold.
Can you make sure one of those rooms does not have a fireplace in it, please?
He turns to you and he actually looks at gold. And he says, "Oh yeah, I know. I know the smell. I was there. I was there 10 years ago. And they took Sticklebug and rebels. They have terrible things."
Holy shit, that got dark.
The crack of the fire still. I
It
can't.
never stops,
I
haunting.
can't sleep right.
One of my eyes kind of starts to lilt off to the side.
Your tongue pushes it back.
Penny, why don't you take this room key, and when you're feeling better, you can come down and have breakfast, right? She's paid for. Take your time.
It'll give you time to turn that fire off. Who knows what'll happen if I come back downstairs and I see it on.
And I'm just gonna turn around and go upstairs.
Well, this might cheer you up. He hands you a kid's menu and like some colorful writing and some instant pays.
What is
It
this
comes
shit?
with crayons. I love it.
All right.
I'll get the chicken nuggets.
Peggy's safe. Penny is safe in her room. Honey Nut Bar is over there eating to her heart's content. Bitsy, please go ahead. I'll wait for Pugsley.
Pugsley.
At this point, Pugsley enters.
Thank you.
I'm just shoveling.
Thank you, Hank.
I'm like,
You're at the buffet.
yes, but I don't have a plate. I'm just going to each station and shoveling.
You were smart to buy all of that rye. I hear they hide illusions in the water.
What?
They hide illusions in the water.
Who is they?
We'll talk about them later.
I'll walk up. Oh, you're getting us rooms?
Oh, hey, yes.
Oh, it's me, Field Sergeant Bromley.
Oh, Pugsley!
Pugsley.
Pugsley, yes, I missed you. You're Pugsley. You've always been Pugsley. Here's the key to our room.
A pug named Pugsley? Booker, that's like the most cliche name for a pug ever.
I know, I'm panicked, all right? But if you're hungry, I bought you breakfast, so it's all you can eat and get in line, and we've got a room.
I'm actually hiding on the stairs and I say, yeah, outside of the name Luna. And then I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna continue to walk up the stairs.
Well, that's Penny is going up to her room right now. And Honey Nut Bar, so Honey Nut for short, is over there chowing down like she always does. And of course, we've got Bitsy.
Honey Nut.
Someone just said it, shouted it out, and it sounded like it stuck. I was gonna tell you the spot. I haven't slept.
Was it not? I mean, as I was coming in, I'm on good Maple Nut Bar.
Maple Nut Bar, that's exactly right. It's Maple Nut Bar. Oh my goodness, I'm basically
make a deception check.
I'm basically delirious from not sleeping. Maple Nut
Field
Bar.
Sergeant Bromley.
Let me write those down.
11.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go. Have a good night.
Have a good day. Have a good night.
You see the Badger look at you and his ears perk up as you say Brumley, but then as soon as Booker kind of jumps in the way, he seems to get distracted by another guest, and then hands them something that they need.
I think that's gonna be my nosy out
And he
too.
says, "Well, fellas,
Mhm.
my name is Bo. If you need anything, and I don't sleep much, so all hours of the night, I'll have the rye sent up to your room right away."
Thank you so much, Mr. Bo, and I promise we won't cause any problems. You won't even know we're here.
What was he?
He's a badger.
A badger.
He's a badger, an American badger.
Thank you for that clarification.
Come on, Raccoonsley.
No. It's Hank. You know that.
I'm gonna call you Raccoonsley.
If that's what you want, you know, Pugsley. Whatever makes you happy makes me happy, friend. All right.
Where's Frogsley?
And
My name's Bitsy.
and he says, and he looks over and he says, in the bar area, I apologize about the gentleman in the corner. He's had a rough life. I don't have the heart to fix him out. He means well. Truly, that.
Well, we've all gone through rough times. It's all right.
So we have. Enjoy your stay at the Honeycomb Inn, friend. Let me know if you need something. And he goes back to
Damn.
All right. Well, I guess Penny's gonna be resting. Looks like he's gonna be out for at least I don't know the next 8 hours. I don't know. Quite frankly, I was gonna go see our rooms and then maybe hit the bar. Maybe a little drink at the one we witnessed last night.
I suppose I could take my arm store in the room. I haven't taken this off in like 3 weeks.
Yes, well, you could all use a little bit of relaxation. Yeah, maybe a nice nap.
I could drop off my bag full of sap.
Yes, you could.
Did you say sap?
Like two sap.
You actually sap?
One bag, yeah. That's what I put on that burn guy.
Well, yeah, let's do that.
Have to drop off our things. We can split up amongst the rooms as we see fit. I'm a gentleman. I figured ladies and men separate rooms, but they should be close. So we'll be all right.
All right, let's go.
Do that. And you find wonderful rooms. You're able to join that as Bo, the proprietor of this place, looks at Weasel. He says, I gotta go in the kitchen. He shuffles back.
Mr. Bow,
Yeah, stop.
could you ask them that there's a new sweet potato fridge?
Sweet potato. Oh, were we out already? We just, yeah.
Oh, it's just that it's an old pancake around pancake neighborhood.
My cheeks are like out to here, just like I'm shuffling.
Flashback of like war horror.
This was the last day they ever had an all-you-can-eat buffet.
And he
It's
just
really delicious, all of it.
and he nods and he says, well, yeah, I'll let him know. I'll let him know. And he shuffles back into the kitchen.
Thank you.
Both problems is what I always say.
I always understood how
Wait, why is she still busy?
Well, to be fair, I really didn't have a chance to jump in before she just introduced herself and got all my names wrong. So I just kind of rolled with it. But you weren't here, so I had to come up with one for you. And that's where we are now.
Yes, I'm Pugsley then.
Just for now.
Well, I could be Pugsley Brunley.
Absolutely. It's your name.
Maybe it's my last name. I mean, they don't know that.
Well, Penny offered up Adams, but you could be Pugsley Brumley Adams. That's fine by me.
Do you like a hyphenated?
Adams Brumley?
Hey, whatever you want. It's your persona. There are no rules here. Plus, well, no, hold on, not like that. I mean,
Oh no.
I mean, there are no rules when you're a vagabond. We're free to do what we want, provided we don't get, incarcerated by the Marquisat or, snatched up by the Erie.
So just don't get caught, is what you're saying.
Yeah, more or less.
Alright.
Are we all just like take
Yeah.
So I had an idea. Are you done?
Oh, I was in the room. I was told to go.
Alrighty, I'm fully back.
I'll come back.
Hey yo.
Yeah, we can all.
I'll make sure.
Where'd everybody go?
Bill dip.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like a plastic clicker thing.
Yeah. I'm about to do the same thing, honestly. I don't know how to build my character right now. But it's pissing me off, and I don't know what to use, so it's getting annoying.
Yeah.
Really annoying.
I'm probably head off at 12.
We're changing the
because I
channel
need-
Mhm.
People are getting really
I
bad.
got like 13 minutes before
As Bo steps up and he's like,
lift should
you need
be
some help
here,
with that?
so-
Do you want us to?
Yeah.
Is it too warm in here?
Yeah, I mean, do you mind just making sure that the fire is out so that our friend can come join us? If you don't mind.
Make a persuasion check.
You be
An
safe.
advantage because he has.
Yeah, we're going.
experience.
Okay, bye.
Yep.
Ooh, 23.
Oh wow. Yeah. He says, "All right, it's been a dark couple couple of months. I would stay inside. There's gonna be some public executions later. I don't know if y'all folks are familiar with that.
Oh, good heavens! No.
Yeah, no. The Viceroy's been cracking down on the rebels, and I mean, they deserve it. I ain't saying they don't, but
Oh, so are they members of the Woodland Alliance?
well presumed.
Oh, how do you feel about that?
Feel about what? I
You
don't
know,
care for anyone
the
being
Woodland
hanged in
Alliance.
the streets.
No, I just mean like the Woodland Alliance, like as a person of the forest, you're not a cat or a dog or anything. I'm just curious how you feel about their message.
Well, no, it's pretty intimidating because he looks like one of the Marquisette. Because
I've seen what they do. It's not good to talk about it out loud.
Yeah,
Just
this is
just
hardly breakfast conversation.
call them rebels. They fugitives of the law, criminals. Viceroy has orders, and
Move along now.
I guess folk here got to do what they got to do. Once peace returns, then perhaps it'll all stop and we can go back to our charming, comfortable ways. But they just brought a whole train of folk. They say it's gonna be tomorrow. So
Oh, we passed them. They're gonna kill all of them.
that's what usually happens. I'm just guessing.
With the big ram fella.
Oh, Clunk? Yeah.
Clunk? His
Yeah,
name's
you-
Clunk?
You stay away from him.
Oh, is he? I mean, he looked very strong.
He is the Viceroy's right-hand man.
Good things come to those who die.
And the muscle.
Yeah, Hazel, he was like 7.5 feet tall and probably weighs like 650 pounds.
Have you ever seen a kangaroo?
What?
A kangaroo. I don't think they're from the Dimwood, but they're yoked. They hop on their back
Is it
legs.
running?
What?
Runny yolks?
Yeah, I thought it was called chunked up.
Well, they do run. So here's the thing: they have these tiny little arms, but their chests are massive. And what they'll do is they'll put their arms around your neck, especially to dogs, Pugsley, so you don't want to get anywhere close to them. They'll put their arms around your neck, and then they jump up, and they've got these back talons on the back of their legs, and they'll literally rend you down the middle and let your guts spill out all over the ground.
So it's like a bird with arms that can run?
And huge ears like a bunny.
This is the Dimwood, we don't have to worry about it, right?
I've never heard of a kangaroo being in the Dimwood before, but they might, and they're highly intelligent and really territorial.
Oh, Bo leans forward and his eyes are wide. I ain't never heard of nothing called a kangaroo, but there are dark things. I don't know if you've been to the forest edge, in the woods, especially at night. There's something on the edge of the clearing. Growling, they say that there's a bear.
Pretty sure a kangaroo could take a bear in a fist
The
fight.
Viceroy has sent soldiers out every time they never come back.
Oh, lovely.
There's supposed to be hunts every week. No one's been skilled enough to survive, I guess. There's a huge reward, but I don't know what fool would ever take that up. No amount of gold is worth that.
That's what I'm saying.
But how much gold really though are they talking about here?
You ain't seriously considered.
For me personally, no.
Oh, well, in that case, it's 5,000 gold.
Oh,
whoa!
Holy smokes! I mean,
paid for personally by the Viceroy herself.
Buntilda?
Buntilda,
Is she a rabbit?
how do you know? She is
It
pretty
was-
famous. Her face is all over.
It was a wild guess on my part. Are you okay?
You didn't just make a joke?
No.
Rabbit? Wild?
Yeah?
He looks at you and says, "You folks really aren't from around here. The Viceroy is one of the richest folk in in all the Dimwood. The honey that we make here is shipped over the entire Dimwood, and it's used to sweeten the tea of all the fancy noble types of New Felicity. Y'all may even ship it back to the Mont de Cat, back to Old Felicia. That's how good the honey is. And she taxes the heck out of it, and with all the tariffs, she makes a pretty penny.
And you have samples of the honey?
Oh, the good stuff with the Queen's apiary? Oh no, that ain't for us common folk. We got good click-clop honey, and which you've all it's some on your spot of your face. That's just the normal stuff. Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the dimworm?
Dimworm?
Yeah, it's a giant worm. It's about 3 feet long and 1.5 foot around. And it has a face, like a human face, right on the front.
The hell's a human?
What?
What's a human?
It's a gigantic wild creature.
Jesus.
Talked about in lore.
All sorts
Mythology, folklore, you know?
I've never heard that referred to as a dimworm, but the Willidigo.
Did you know that the Willidigo is an offset of the dimworm? They were originally one and the same until the cataclysm happened.
What's the cataclysm?
It's
We
just
don't
like
talk
in my
about it.
dreams.
What do you mean in your dreams? I feel like I'm crazy. I'm going crazy here.
I was
The Willidigo
stationed
came to me.
in Reconnoiter Ridge when I was a young badger, but I could have sworn that I had one night when we were out camping, I saw that bulbous shape.
You know how you can tell the difference between a dimworm and a Willidigo?
How?
One of them has a gold ring right around the midsection, and every time they scoot along that 3 foot long body, that ring just wrinkles up in its folds. And
Well, if there's
scoots
that much
along
gold,
with it.
then you should tell the Viceroy about it.
But it's the Willidigo that uses them, and you don't want to get close.
Well, I ain't never going near after what I saw that night at Reconnoiter Ridge.
Which was?
I saw people go off to take a leak in the woods, and they came back different. Changed after witnessing such a thing. The babbling, I can still hear it.
It sounds like a Willidigo.
I'm changed just from listening to this story. I'm just trying to enjoy some porridge, and you guys are talking about some horrific stuff.
I'm sorry, I can get dark in my thoughts sometimes.
You know what? I'm going to the bar. Goodbye.
That's why I have such a soft spot for old
Penny.
Nestor in the corner there.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
You know what? Yeah,
Well, and for you, but that was obvious.
I'm going.
Yeah,
You
pathetic.
enjoy the conversation. This is lovely.
Where are you gonna go?
The bar.
Oh no.
Don't we have drink service at a table? Do we have drink service at our table?
I can bring it to you if you care to.
Yeah, but it comes with tales of the horrific creatures. I don't want to hear about
Problem
this.
with that is that you'll be bringing it.
Could you bring us drinks in and go help out Fester over there? What was his name?
Isn't that the name of your uncle?
All Nestor?
Nestor.
Just old Nestor. Like, he's old.
I just call everybody old. I mean,
All right,
he's not
well,
that.
his name
He's
is Nestor.
middle
All right,
aged.
well, I just want to be respectful.
I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. He looks like a middle-aged duck who just had a hard, miserable life. And you look over as you see that there is a large empty bottle. It's probably about like 9 o'clock now, and there's a large empty bottle of whiskey, and there is a very rough, haggard, and clearly drunk mallard duck. That's sitting at the corner table, and he just looking absolutely miserable.
Now that's a guy.
I love it.
Now that's a guy who knows how to party.
Should we say hi? He looks lonely. He reminds me of a duck I knew in my youth.
Is Bo gone?
But Bo, yeah, go take your drink orders and fuck off.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Did any of you in your youth have summer jobs?
I don't mean to interrupt, but I think Bo has a crush on you.
Why do you think that?
He called her a pretty penny.
Oh, that is pretty cute, but I'm currently living in the horrors of last night. I don't have time to think about a summer romance.
Maybe Bo could be your beau and just romp you right out of that.
He owns an inn. You should lock that down right away.
Nothing cheers me up like
Well, I was gonna say pudding, but I guess like kisses in this case would be nice too for company.
I mean, owning property in the midst of the Marquisat's pretty impressive at this point.
I can't think about getting naked and rolling around with a badger when I can still smell the scent of burning flesh.
Oh, well, you should. Can we like light a candle or something? I'm sorry. Light a candle.
I've been told that lovemaking makes a certain odor. Maybe it would.
It smells like my alchemy lab
you.
back home.
Maybe that would cover the scent of all the crispy corpses.
So did any of you have a summer job when you were growing up?
Just one normal breakfast. That's all I want.
I used to work in a place called Quackdonald's. Our clientele was mostly ducks. I manned the register, which was this place where you'd put the gold when people ordered their food.
A
And there
till.
was...
It's called a till.
We called it a register because that's where we registered the gold.
All right, touche. There.
I worked behind it when I was nigh but a penny in my youth. And there was this duck that came in. Flonald was his name. Flonald used to wear a shirt that was a little bit too small for him. In a lime green color. And a pair of shorts that were a little too short and a little too tight for him in a bright neon orange color. So his belly button, I don't know if you know this, but ducks have belly buttons beneath all that fur.
I wouldn't have thought that.
And his
Ducks
belly...
have fur?
I was gonna say feathers, but I feel like I'm just interrupting at this point.
I'm learning
Feathers,
so much.
whatever. It was, this is a terrible story, and if I had to live through it, you're gonna hear about it now. And he would walk up every single day, and his belly button would be exposed. And Flonald would stand in front of me. He'd look up at it. We had this really nice menu that was carved. It was done by this woodwork. Anyway, it's carved onto the wall. And he would look up at it, and he would stick his finger in and out of his belly button with a loud, squishy pop.
I'm gonna be sick.
Over and over and over again as he went,
I want the big and nasty.
and I would say, Flonald, do you mean the big and tasty, sir? And he'd go,
Oh, no, the big and nasty.
and so I would order him the big and tasty. That was number 5 on the menu. And he'd pick up his meal and he'd leave, and then I'd see him again the next day. That's how I paid for college.
With big and nasties.
No, by working at Quackdonald's.
McQuackdonald's.
Yeah, McQuackdonald's. Well, they eventually changed the name later. Yeah, it became a chain. I think it's all over the
I've
place.
never had that.
You should try it. You'd love it.
I'm sure I
Oh, the
would.
French flies are delicious, but I mean, I'm a frog, so.
Oh,
That song was so pretty.
What?
It was beautiful. I love that.
it sounds like that guy was just lonely too.
You know, I'm not quite sure.
I'm gonna go talk to Nestor.
All right.
I'm gonna. What? Where's Nestor? He's just at a table.
Nestor's at the corner table.
I'm gonna walk up to Nestor's table and.
Hi, Nestor. I just recently learned that ducks
Fireball.
have belly buttons. And so I thought that maybe I'd strike up conversation with you about your belly button.
Oh, why is everyone asking me about my belly button? See if you can do the pop.
Is that what he really says?
You're fucking afraid.
He looks up at you and it was a drunken look. How do you know my name?
Oh, Bo told me.
Oh, good old Bo.
Yeah, he's a real guy, you know, and the buffet is delicious.
Yeah, I always called him the buffet, and all the patrons would throw pennies at me.
That's really good. If I had a penny to spare, I'd give it to you too. That's quite a joke.
I said that he should rename it. He'd make so much more money, and he refused. I'm useless. I'm a failure.
But you could start your own buffet.
Oh, that was my dream. Well, not buffet, because my name's Nestor. It was my dream to become a chef. To be the personal chef of the Viceroy. And I used to be Bo's cook until I fell to drink.
Just break the glass and murder him.
I swear, we can't have one nice family meal. It's never gonna happen. I don't ask for much from you people.
Oh, Nestor, it's never too late to change your life. And if you ever want to practice cooking, I'd be so happy to help you out and taste test for you.
He blinks at you and he says, "No, it's not just that. I've already fallen from grace, my reputation. I was a master chef. I was better than Iron. I was platinum chef. I was lined up to be the Viceroy's personal chef, and I lost it all due to something so silly and ridiculous."
What happened?
This should be good. Well,
What?
I was known in this crossing years ago as my duck sauce, the legendary dog.
What's that mean?
Oh, this sauce coin created by me to cook, and I named it duck sauce.
I've never had that.
It's not at all what you think it is, but
What's
it's very
the duck
delicious.
What would you put it on?
Everything. That's why the Viceroy loves it so much. But she would only take the best, most credentialed personal chef, and she would only take someone who would earn a certificate from Gordon Ranahan from school. And I went through the whole thing. It was grueling. He beat me down emotionally and physically occasionally. And I got my degree. I just had to use a little mushroom. Everything there was gone, and I had nothing to do with my vehicle.
I'm like trying not to turn around over here.
Oh, yes, it's 3A. It's just culinary.
It's full of culinary I've heard that's very prestigious.
Nothing else for the Viceroy. Oh, and I was even able to create the most delectable food from the secret honey vault with the queen's honey. That's my dream. That was the secret ingredient the duck sauce was really honey. No one would guess to be real fun. My life is over.
That's really
Something to do with how can anyone do something so important to themselves? I'm such an idiot. And you're like, oh well, you know, I have nothing. I have another one.
always have your secret recipes. Duck sauce, which was honey and I'm sure they were very
That's my terrible started the moment I misplaced that Poma. I forgot the recipe to my own I could have been perfect.
That's terrible, Winston. It's really, really sad, and I
Don't be like me. I'm a cautionary tale.
I'll take care
And
of it.
I'm getting out of here.
And thanks for telling me all of that.
Everybody, have a good one. You enjoy your day. I'll be up later.